G'day, champions. How are you all doing? Rick, Tom, Ambrose, Josh. Good to see you all. Ratfinks, how's it going? Usually we play blueprints. I said we were going to play this new roguelike word game, and then I saw new Golden Idol DLC, so it's like, alright, well, we're playing that. We're playing that. So I've just installed it this morning, and here we go. Witness the Age of Restraint, in which an ancient society cracks down on dangerous technology. I guess we're going... I said we're going back to the past, but this doesn't look very much like the past, does it? Fruits of Disobedience. A tragic occurrence in an ancient orchid. Don't forget to like. Indeed, Tom. Okay, this doesn't look very... I'm going to use my mouse. It doesn't look very ancient. I'm glad you like the Golden Idol content, as do I, Ratfinks. I gotta play it. I gotta play it. Oh yeah, I know what's going on here. That's a plumbus, I think they call it. We got a ship up there, a bunch of people talking. Has someone been decapitated? Their legs just been chopped off? No blood. Bizarre. See, the range is short and uses are limited. My children and I obey the charter with exactness. I assume my husband Tanis told you the same thing. Alright. They're married to Tanis. They're making it so obvious. Delegated, indeed. Hey Greenie, how's it going? Original days of Soul with Tom. We're here for the puzzles, matey. So this little tool they're holding looks to be the same as this. I'm guessing the symbols are important, because that's a line. That's got a dot, and this is triangle, the strongest of shapes. So you deny that misuse was behind this? Raska, be forthcoming with information. Nobody will be punished. Alright, so this is probably Raska. And then I guess when we work out Raska's husband, we'll get the last name probably from that. Technological Abuse Report 792013. Violation of National Restraint Policy. Location, Tanska Orchids, Xenopolis. Evidence, fused organic matter. Culprit to be determined. Punishment, memory removal. Uh-oh. We'd love to say be forthcoming. It's a ray gun? The only ray gun I know is a breakdancer, matey. World-class, Olympic-level breakdancer. That little knob. It's bizarre. The range is short and its uses are limited. So, probably talking about the ray gun. I am a sentinel. I am not a sentinel. The canal is pink, the canal is blue. Right, the canal is pink, so is this telling us that text in green is true, text in pink is false, I think. It's a lie. Nobody will be punished, so that's a lie. Old Jewelhead over here is lying about nobody being punished. Do they still talk about Raygun? Not really, but I do. So the family members with me in the spiteful orchid used only our approval tools today. And everyone stayed in their assigned orchids. Lamori. Alright, you're probably Lamori champion. Lamori, if we finish before your uncle and aunt today, maybe related, maybe same names, last names, and prove that Yeldas are the lifeblood of these orchids. I wonder what a Yelda is. I will take you to a spiel dance performance. Ooh. Do not disappoint me, son. This is Ratfinks we're talking about, really. Always talking about Ratfinks. The Legend of the Elders. Apparently they're making a Zelda live action thing. Before giving your testimony, let's make sure your temporary Viridola is calibrated. Right, so the Viridola is probably the lie detector. I am a sentinel. This person is a sentinel. The canal is pink, the canal is blue. I went to the Glutfruit orchard. That sounds very German. With my grandfather for the harvest. What else is there to say? I harvested Glutfruit. I wonder if we're going to discover that somebody's head lie detector is not calibrated correctly. Did you harvest the Glutfruit? My colleagues are interviewing your family members separately. Please recount your day for me. Whose stream you watch, champions? My son was just killed, and they raid my orchids and strap us in Viridolas like we're liars? Okay. So, his son is probably old Boots over here. And I guess when they're interviewing, they strap them to the lie detectors. But what is the lie detector? Is it the headpiece? Because they've got a headpiece. I think it must be the glowing headpiece, because it is glowing green and pink. A Sudoku person. Those dang Sudokuists. Be calm, Daddy. I'll mislure him as much as you will. Oh, you liar. You little liar. Aren't they simply ensuring the truth is revealed? Got some sort of notepad. Property of Nada Yelda? Alright, you're probably Nada Yelda. Unless you've stolen the notepad from someone. Why the Yelders should inherit the orchids. My brother is lazy, his wife is disrespectful, my nephew is useless. All three Lurvels have yet to prove their worth to the orchids. My parents will see the truth soon enough. So... the brother, the wife, and the nephew, the Lurvels, then. Because they're saying the Yelders should inherit the orchids. 1, 2, 3. But Nada's saying all three Lurvels. That's a weird way to put it if Nada's... Oh, Nada's not a Lurvel. Maybe Nada married into the Yelders. Interesting. Unless Nada's... Unless this isn't Nada. I don't know. Let's Nada some Yerdles. Chat, when was the last time you got your Nada Yerdled? Or your Yerdled Nada'd? Alright. Who was saying... Uncle? Someone was talking about their uncle. Do not disappoint me, son. So we put Lamori in for that one. So Lamori is probably the brother. The Lurvel brother. Yeah. I can believe it. Lemuria Lerval. Interviewing your family members separately. So, is this a Lemuria or a Yerval? I don't know. Alright, let's go inside. Oh yeah, just doing a bit of harvesting. Getting your triangles, your dots and your lines in. Modified Tine requires modified safeguard to work. I'll need to adjust that as well then. It'll be so much more efficient. Better reach means quicker work. Better reach means quicker work. I'll test it today. I'll prove that Nada is wrong about me. That's interesting about the reach, because we have... this person saying the range is short and its uses are limited. My children and I obey the charter with exactness. My husband Tanis. Is that going to be the brother? Oh, I don't know actually. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe this is the brother. We'll get back to that. Oh, Jesus Christ. This man is not breathing. I'm not surprised. They've been flamgated. Right, so that's the deceased, I guess. And we gotta work out all the relationships between the 6 people. What is going on there? I don't know, mate. They're all directly related based on these words. There's no, like, brother-in-law or anything. Interesting. Very incestuous, chat. Maybe I should explain incest to children. Safety charter approved by Sentinels. Farmers may only use approved harvesters. I bet someone has made an unapproved harvester. Neck. Extendable for use on bait fruit plants. Oh, it's got the, what do they call this? Long dash? Means it was written by ChatGPT, chat. Neck. Extendable for use on bait fruit plants. Right, we gotta figure out all these little bitsy bobs of the harvesters. M dash, that's the one. M dash. Tine keeps the ray's length to about hand's length. Ferrule corresponds to a bin's specific portal. Might be able to do a little bit of this. Because the ferrule we know is this orange bit because it corresponds to the bin symbols. Wait, but there is no orange bit. Oh, it's pink in this one for some reason. Okay. Where was I? I was over here. Where are you, ferrule? This is the ferrule. The neck is probably in here somewhere, or maybe this one? This symbol means approved by Sentinels. Transmitter pointed at the ground during use. Yeah, that one's going to be the transmitter because that's on the end. A teleporter, you think? Yeah, maybe like harvester, teleporter, same. The Tine keeps Ray's range to about hand's length. Probably this bit, we reckon? I reckon it's probably this bit, because that seems to be controlling the length. And then neck. Oh, is this the extendable? Which bit do we think is extendable? It's not really obvious. Grip is pretty straightforward. I'm gonna guess you hold that bit, champion. Safeguard. Supplied by the Sentinels. So it's going to be... Safeguard's going to be this bit, because it's got the Sentinel mark on it. Prevents targeting of any matter except for fruit. Presents invalid harvester configurations. Right. So someone's taken one of these harvester teleporter things. They've modified it. And then they've harvested old mate over here. So, which do we think is the tine and which do we think is the neck? Like, do we think that bit's extending? Or do we think this bit's extending? Can't actually zoom in on this. Tine is the end, like a fork. But if that's a tine, then... transmitter pointed at the ground during use. Oh yeah, I think you might be right, Tom. Look at the other one that got used. Good idea. He's using it. The little lever here. Okay, that's a lever. So which one has the lever? Ah, so that's probably the neck. Because it's extendable, so it's actually a control. Yeah. I reckon... Oh! And then this is the transmitter, and this is the neck. No! Boo, I say, boo. Ah, yes, you're right. I thought this was the grip, but that's the grip, and that's the thing pointed to the ground. Is it? So is this... Yeah, this is the transmitter, this is the grip. Yes! Well done. Well done. Well done, chat. Ratfinks. And Tom. Good teamwork. Nice. I thought that was the grip, but no, you hold on to the little blue wormy bit there. Alright. Hey, Penny-Rose, how's it going, champion? Yeah. Okay. They're holding on to that one there. I should have looked at that. We're all trying here, Greenie. Harvest Day assignments. Loot fruit, spite fruit, and bait fruit. And we got all our names, so I guess we're going to have to assign... Oh, we're going to have to figure out which fruit is which. I thought we were going to have to work out who was faces against fruit, but I guess this makes more sense. Yeah. Alright, I missed something in here. Oh, they're partying. Tavik Patu and Marina Freppo have joined hands in marriage. In line with Lemurian tradition, their family name will be Tevrina. Right, so the family name takes first half of one name and second half of the other name. They all look so tasty. It's like a blueberry. That's like a durian. And that one, I don't know what that one is. What is that critter? The old three-arm robot worm. Okay. So, looking at names. When they get married, they have half the names. So Nada, we've taken Da, and Nada is married to someone whose name starts with Yel. Yelda. No. Vel? We have no Yels. Have I misunderstood this? Maybe I haven't gotten all the words yet. Which orchid are we in? I don't know yet. Lurum Luvel handles a glute fruit. I think I've worked out this person's name. So that's Lurum, which we actually figured out just based on the answer sheet here. Oh. This one. Tankska family orchids voted best fruit platters in Lemuria. We have a yell now. Thank you, Ratfinks. Awful. Terrible. An approved harvester could not have caused this atrocity. True. Which one of you broke charter? Your son is being questioned in the Spite Fruit Orchid. This is all standard procedure for our investigations. Why do you fear us? Okay. Spite Fruit Orchids. Who's being... Yeah, we have the 3 orchids here. All 3. Okay, so I'm trying to work out which one is the son. We know they're hanging out in one of these orchids. This person looks quite old and has children, so I'm going to guess that they're not the son, based on that inference. Other blonde is the brother. This one? Oh... Although we do definitely have 2 generations, because this person was saying grandfather. No one did. Or what are you replying to? Which one of you broke the charter? No one did. Please let us grieve. Whatever happened today was an accident. So someone... Okay, I think I'm starting to get this. I think someone's altered the machine to be better and more efficient, and then there's been an accident. What happened today was an accident. Where did you take my son? Your son is being questioned in the Spite Fruit Orchid. Right, so this is the son. And that's the mother. Father. And then yellow is Spite Fruit. Look at that fruit. So full of spite. Alright, I've clicked all the bits, so now we just gotta knuckle down and get Selvin. How do we work out which one's spite fruit and which one's glute fruit and which one's bait fruit? We know the glute fruit is blue, do we? Where did we see that? Oh, we do know, actually. Oh, there was a picture of someone with glute fruit. Ah, yeah, good call, good call. Alright, well, that's pretty easy. You could bifurcate that pretty quickly because there's only 6 combinations of these 3 words, but we figured it out because we're smart like that, champions. Good call, good call. At least 3 people in chat were just like, Tom, you've already seen this. What is everyone's most disliked fruit veg? I don't like onion very much, unless it's like cooked down to the point where it's not onion anymore. Bitter melon is vile to me. What else? I don't know, probably those 2. Unless they delete your game when you're wrong. We do need some real consequences in this. Who was in which orchard when the death occurred? Alright, I think we do family first. You don't like tomatoes on their own? What about like some nice cherry tomatoes that are sort of cooked down to mush? Oh, they're nice. Or what are those really like meaty tomatoes? The natural ones? They're really good. Glute fruits being added to yellow bin? Yeah. It's a good call, Tom. Why are these being added to the yellow bin? I wonder if the configuration of a working harvester... Does a configuration of a working harvester prevent it going to the wrong bin? Yeah, the ferrule corresponds to a specific bin's portal. So someone is putting blues into triangles. And you don't want to put your blues into triangles, chat. That's what I always say. This person's putting blues into triangles, which is incorrect. But they look to be just demonstrating that they've got a functioning one. Pineapple on pizza? Yeah, I like pineapple on pizza. I'll definitely do that. Hawaiian ham and pineapple? Is that a thing in the rest of the world? Hawaiian pizza being ham and pineapple? I bet it's one of those things that they don't eat for Hawaii. My friend who's a vegetarian always orders Hawaiian no ham. It's like, because it's usually cheaper than margarita add pineapple. Guess that makes sense. Invented in Canada? Maybe. God, I might go pizza for dinner tonight. Now you got me thinking about pizza, chat. Alright, so we're working out the family. Yeah, I think family first and then orchids. And then names. So, not everyone is in this family tree. These 2 who are sentinels. I think... Yeah, I think polka dots mean sentinels. Which I vaguely remember from the last DLC we played. My colleagues. So, the people in polka dots are the sentinels doing the interviews. You don't think blackberries are very appealing? Blackberries are one of those things where I don't understand why they're so expensive, because there's blackberry bushes are so invasive. You plant a blackberry seed, it's gonna spread everywhere. You don't like oranges, Greenie? Mate, that is a very bizarre. You prefer raw carrots? I like cooked carrots. This might be a little bit divisive, but I really love Brussels sprouts. My dad hates Brussels sprouts. Apparently, though, the Brussels sprouts of my parents' generation, like, they've had a lot of... Since then, the GMOs have made Brussels sprouts far more tasty than they were back then. Plus, my parents' generation, they just boiled everything until it was a mush. They didn't know how to cook. Anyway. Well, my parents' generation, I guess. Alright. So... these are the youngest generation of the generation, I think. So I think that's the sister. The brother and the sister. So I think I probably got the names wrong, but we'll deal with that later. Sibling. Don't like Brussels sprouts at all, but would rather them than mushrooms. Oh, love a mushroom. Mate, mushrooms! Especially wild mushrooms. Not the ones you put in a beef Wellington. But that's a reference to the last stream when we were talking about the mushroom murders. Anyway. Where did you take my son? So this person's son must be this one. So that's gonna be... is that mummy or daddy? Or do we have parents as a word? Okay, that makes it easy, parent. You've seen more of that story, Ambrose? There's big news in Australia, it's ridiculous. The media went crazy over it. Apparently over 200 journos were on the... journo is Australian for journalists. Were on the distribution list for the court updates. Ridiculous. These two are probably grandparents, eh? The family members with me in the Spite Fruit Orchard used only our approved tools today, and everyone stayed in their assigned orchards. Lamori, if we finish before your uncle and aunt today... I will take you to a spiel dance performance. Do not disappoint me, son. Hey, Avo. How's it going, champion? You watched a really fascinating video by Anne Reardon of how to cook that. That's quite morbid. How to cook a beef Wellington that kills you. I'm trying... what is this person... like, are they... youngest of the three generations? Like, same generation as this, or one above, and then they're talking about uncle and aunt are the grandparents? Not quite sure. My children and I obey the charter with exactness. My husband, Tanis, told you the same thing. Where's Tanis? My son was just killed. Ooh. I thought there was... okay, I've got this a little bit wrong. I thought this person was 2 generations younger, but they're only 1 generation younger. Because he's saying, my son was just killed, so that's definitely a parent. So why did I think this one was a parent? Wait, not you. Where are you, love? You. Oh, so they're married. I should just assumed grey hairs were married. So they're both the parents. These two are married. How to Cook is the channel name. She went into all the evidence with scientific detail. Oh, okay. Because Anne Reardon is a bit of a comedian, isn't she? If I remember right. So she didn't cook a poisonous beef Wellington. No? Maybe I'm getting her confused. I know she's British. Maybe Blonde's child? So this is... Yeah, maybe he is like middle... Oh, she's Australian. She's got the short hair, doesn't she? Maybe he's middle generation. I was thinking he was youngest generation. Where was Blondie? Yeah. Yeah, Tom, I reckon you're spot on, champion. Oh, it could be nephew, though. It's either child or nephew. She's a YouTuber. I'm gonna Google this. Google her and... Just... Cool your jets, chat. No, I don't know her. Why is the name so familiar? Okay, never mind. Forget about it. Alright. My husband Tanis told you the same thing. So that is not Tanis, because they're both the parents. Unless you got some weird thruple going on, chat. So, is this one or this one Tanis? They don't look like Tanises. Be calm, father. I'll miss Luram as much as you will. Right, so this one's a sibling as well. My son was just killed. Father. There's something I'm not... I haven't quite... I'm not... there's something quite... Not quite right about this. Wait, where's this one? Here. My children and I obey the charter with exactness. My children and I obey the charter with exactness. I assume my husband Tanis told you the exact same thing. Who's your husband? If these two are definitely the parents. Maybe she's... Oh, this... Those two have got to be the parents, right? Let me just check one more time. But surely they got to be the parents. My son was just killed. You are the father. Quote from Maury Povich. If you know what show I'm talking about, then apologies. What a horrible show. No. Why am I saying this is the parent? Oh, where did you take my son? Right, she is the parent of him. I think... Okay, yeah, no, I got it. Not a parent, but a aunt. And then this is not a child, but a nephew. Okay. And then this is the parent. She's the parent. Short-lived Cajun squirrel-flavored potato chip. That's weird that you say so, because when I went to get my coffee today, there was a squirrel who I think touched 2 power lines at the same time, based on the post-mortem. The lady who says, "Where did you take my son?" is told he's being questioned. Yes. Yeah. See, I thought the son was the sibling, but the son is actually the nephew. Oh no, indeed. Wait, have I put this one wrong? Is that one the parent or she the parent? No, she's meant to be the parent. My god. Yeah, so these two are married. Grey hairs are married. And then this is the aunt. No, that's the aunt. Wait, who are you, Lamori. Probably a cousin then. If we finish before your aunt and uncle today. The aunt and uncle are the parents. So that's a cousin. I don't have the word cousin. No actual squirrel in them, just squirrel seasoning. It's like, chicken salt is very popular in Australia, and I don't think there's actual chicken in it. I think it's mostly MSG. We have the word spouse as well. Son. So this is a boy. You've heard of chicken salt? Might have been from me. It's really good. it's good. It's really good stuff. Everyone stayed in their assigned orchids. Nephew, you think blonde is son? I mean, son does make sense with the blonde hair, Tom. So if he's the nephew, that does make sense, actually. That adds up. And then Blondie is the son. Then that's this one's aunt and... or great aunt and great uncle. And then that one's his mum. And who are you, love? Blonde looks like sun, hair and big nose. I think I've told this story before, but like my ex who was Chinese a long time ago. Obviously I've been with Sarah forever, so just forget about it. But we were in China and then this white person walked past and she sort of laughed a little. He had a shirt and it was all in simplified Chinese. And this white person walked past and she sort of laughed. And then she looked back and then she really cracked up laughing because he had something written on his back as well. And a slur for... I think it's not a terribly bad slur, but a slur for white people in China is big nose. You know, because of our big noses. And the shirt said in Chinese, big nose is coming. And then on the back it said, big nose is going. I think that's okay to say about white people. You can't say it about Jewish people, though. That's... I don't get the rules. But those are the rules. Nephew is lower right. This one's nephew? Oh, that one's nephew. I'm getting my faces confused. So this one's sibling, then. And it's just that easy, chat. Gosh darn it. Oh, I forgot to change Blondie to Sun. No, still wrong. Yeah, child is definitely right here, because now we've got one wrong. I think it's probably this one that's wrong, eh? Oh no, it was that one. Spouse. She is a spouse. Right, okay. I don't know why I moved spouse there, but I'm glad I did. Maybe subconsciously. Whatever happened today was an accident. Where did you take my son? Right, yeah, okay, there we go. My son being this one. It's all adding up. The pieces are coming into place, chat. Took son for questioning. But 2 people can have a son. Okay. Let's do names now, I think. Now that we've got all the relationships, I think we have a good shot at getting these names. So, we have the 2 family names. The Tanska family orchids. And then we also have the Yelders. The Tanskas and the Yelders. Oh, the Lurvels. Oh, I don't know, mate. Okay, let's do orchids first. The family members with me in the Spite Fruit Orchid use only our approved tools today. Okay, that's useful because we got a plural here, members, 1, and then at least 2 more. And I'm guessing we already know that's Spite Fruit anyway. We do know that's Spite Fruit. If we finish before your aunt and uncle today, so that implies that the person who wrote this note was working with them, because the aunt and the uncle must be working on a different orchid. So this person's the nephew of that. So when they're talking about aunt and uncle, they're talking about these 2. Ah. So this sibling here is the parent of this person. Right, and we've only got 1 parent. The sibling wrote the blue note, indeed. But who is the 3rd? I'm not sure. This all adds up with the hair color, by the way. You can sort of... Grey hairs, married. Direct blood relationship, direct blood relationship. And I don't know who the 3rd are, but I'm guessing... Yeah, I don't know. I was going to say aunt and uncle were doing it together, but I don't know if that's the case. Because they might be saying if we finish before both other teams of harvesters. This person has triangle. So even though they're doing this, I think they're just showing the example, but they were working on triangle, which is yellow. So, you champion. You were the third on the yellow. Where are the boots? Yeah. Good call. Good call. Boots are here on the pinkies. There. And you can see as well that they were harvested into pink. So I think that, yeah, the accident was whoever was harvesting with them is the person that accidentally harvested them. Spite fruit orchard. I went to the glute fruit orchard with my grandfather for the harvest. That's gonna sort out the rest of these for us. And they're telling the truth because it's green. They didn't harvest any glute fruit, which is weird. So you and you, grandfather, and then the spouse is the murderer. Nice. Good stuff, chat. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. We're getting there. That doesn't really help me with the names very much. But let's go by the family tree. So you're a Lerval. I don't think you're a Lerval, actually. If you don't have a butler, it's a spouse. I made a... Like, when I was in year 11, year 10, year 11, we had a class called CSI, which is like forensic science. And I actually made a flash game. I've still got it. Oh, I've got a video of it somewhere. But, spoiler alert, the butler did it. There was 2 characters in the game that you could interview. A butler and a shoe man. I regret not calling the shoe man a cobbler. That would have been far more, you know, just right. Shoe man. Alright, what's the wife's name? So they're the Tanska family orchids, but Lurum Lerval. Right, so we got to take the Lerval because they're married. And we've taken Lur from this person. So this one should start with Am. I don't... Can someone explain to me how these names work? Because we take the first names, and we take first half of one, second half of the other. First half of one, second half of the other. So we're taking Lur from this person. We're taking the second half from this person's name, which should be Vel. Oh, it's just Vel. Okay, sorry. The kids get the new surname? Yeah, but the couple does as well. Their new family... Oh! I mean, I think the couple takes the name. That is worth considering, though. Alright. So, Vel and Lurum Lerval. Start hitting the aura farming dance. No idea what you're talking about, champion. But welcome, Chimpanzee 34. 34's your year of birth, then you are doing well to be on YouTube. So you are a Lerval as well. And then what's your first name, child? We know that's Tanis because that's the husband. Hey, Worm. How's it going? Can you have mods? Nah. Going great. Glad you are, champion. Good to see you. I think Nada Yelda I sort of made up, did I? New DLC, yeah. I think it only came out the last couple of days. So, I was going to play Blueprints, and then I was going to play this word roguelike, and now I'm playing this. I know Lamori. Which one's Lamori? Where do I know Lamori? Third top row. Oh, that one. Yes. So Lamori is married... No, Lamori is the child of this person, so they'll have the same last name, because I don't think Lamori is married. But we need to still work out... Oh no, I've got Nalda Yelda there. That's probably right. Because they're married. They're probably married, they've got a child. Nada and Yelda lines up with the wordplay for married. So you're also a Yelda. What's the word roguelike? It's brand new. I think I might have played the demo on stream the other day. Let me find it. What was it called? I might have played the demo on stream months ago. Unless it's a different word. Roguelike. What are you called, champion? Where are you? I'm almost there. This is good content. Man scrolls through phone. Wordplay. It's called. Wordplay. Word outro. Well, yeah, it is supposed to be Balatro Scrabble. How far in the game are we? This is the first puzzle of the DLC. We only have Etham left. Well, that's probably a good call then. Child is Etham Lerval. So Raska and Tanis. What are your last names, champions? Raska and Tanis. The parents of the dead one. So they probably have the same rule, eh? Tanis? Tan and Scar. Yeah, here we go. Boom goes the dynamite. Nice. Well done, Tom. Well done, well done. Oh, Tom, you called it like 8 minutes ago. Sorry, mate. Well done. Well done, well done. Well done, well done. Alright. And hopefully we can just fly through this. Oh, God. It's so hard when there's like so many blanks in a row and you gotta like figure out what are you even talking about. So this is probably gonna be the modification of the gun. Of the harvester. I'll prove that Nada was wrong about me. Modified time requires modified safeguard to work. Favorite game that I've played? What's my favorite game that I've played? I really do like Golden Idol. First look at the form is always ridiculous indeed. So yeah, I assume the first bit's going to be about the modified gun. Which, I mean, I'm assuming it's the wife. Yeah, look at the guilt on the wife's face. She's saying no one did. Why do you... No, not that one. Which of you broke the charter? She's saying no one did, but she did. And then it was an accident. So I am assuming that she is the one that modified it. Unless he modified it. The dead fella. but I'm gonna say that she modified it. Vel Level. Great name. Modified the harvester? Oh, the transmitter of a harvester. No, it was to increase the range. So the bit that controls the range is the tine. So they modified this little bit on the end. Is that the bit that controls the range? Yeah. Although the neck is extendable as well. I think tine. Wordplay and word outro. Oh, they're different games? Okay. Righto. Righto. Catfishing, if that counts. Tic-tac-toe. I'm gonna say tine, I think. And in the process, something else was also modified. Modified tine, yes. Requires modified safeguard to work. Yeah, and modifying the safeguard, that's where you went wrong, champion. That's where you went wrong. Alright, I'm pretty happy with this first sentence. While in the red orchid. Bait fruit orchid. You got baited by the bait fruit. Vel Level. Aimed a transmitter, no, harvester, at Deddy McDeadface, Lurum Level. So I think Vel Level extended the tine. And so was... Wait. Aimed at... Oh, it was an accident. Yeah. Okay. Good point. Good point. At a bait fruit plant. Fused. No, oh, something's a bit funky. Behind the plant. Yeah, they've been done there, so there's a river sort of in the way though, isn't there? Killed seems right, but then this sort of the way the sentence is structured, it sounds like the person doing the harvesting killed themselves with it accidentally. But how does that work? How can you kill yourself with it? I mean, if that's the case, then Vel probably isn't the one that modified it. It was probably modified by Lurum. But I don't... How's the end was fused? But how did they shoot themselves? I'm a bit confused. Victim was behind the plant and was fused. Oh, okay. There we go. I didn't know we had the was behind verb. Was behind the plant, I guess, not a bait fruit. Oh. Okay, one sec. Fuse. It didn't make the right noise. Not even yellow? Are you kidding me? Victim name? Oh, okay. I mean, that's one, but we're still not... We're still not there. Yellow? Not even yellow. Maybe Lurum modified it. But even if Lurum modified it, we're still one away. Oh, we're still two away at best. How are we so wrong? Surely... Oh, mate. Alright, let's go through the information again. Inside range, transmitter. G'day, Chaos. How's it going, champion? It'll be so much more efficient. Better reach means quicker rope. I'll test it today. I'll prove Nada wrong about me. Alright, what's Nada got to say? Oh, that was... What's that? No, that's not Nada. No, that's not Nada. My nephew is useless. Nada is saying, my nephew is useless, my brother is lazy, his wife is disrespectful. So my guess on the... I'll prove Nada wrong is about the uselessness. Because I think... it could be about the lazy bit as well, couldn't it? My nephew is useless. Wait, so that's the... nephew. So this is the one that modified it. The young'un. Is that what we think, chat? Can you sub to me? You can be my sub. I'll be your dumb champion. We think that this one actually modified it. They were trying to prove their worth. So I wonder if Daddy and Mummy even knew it was modified. Yeah. Oh, they were in the glute fruit orchid and exchanges the range to get the other fruit. But why is he in the... Why did he end up in the bait fruit? Oh, he was in the bait fruit. He was in the bait fruit. He's in the bait fruit. And his gun, he has line gun, so he was doing the bait fruit. We already know that based on solving this puzzle. So it was actually this one. Oh, this is the modified gun. Remember the very first thing we looked at and we go, what the gosh darn heck is this? It's got this bit here. This bit is the modified bit. And I think that is just like the suck in. That's the modified tine. We can go here and we can see they got those things there. Okay. So Etham modified the tine of the harvester to extend its range. In the process, the safeguard was also modified. So while in the, not the bait fruit, but in the spite fruit? Which, not spite fruit, the other fruit, the third fruit. The glute fruit orchid. In the glute fruit orchid, a glute fruit orchid, Etham aimed the harvester at a bait fruit plant. Yes. He's over here. This is where the gun is, and he shot it through there. And that's what's done it. He was standing here, chat. He was standing here. And if we put Etham here, we are done champions. Good stuff. Good puzzle. Good fun. Excellent. Excellent. Easy game, easy life. Very clever. I wish I looked at that gun at the end and then maybe we would put it together, but I looked at the start and we didn't look at it again until we had to figure out what actually happened. Ethan Lerville wanted to prove that he and his family were assets to the orchids, so he created a more effective harvester. However, in the process he made it much more dangerous and accidentally killed his father. Oopsie. Afterwards, Sentinels arrived to investigate the accident. I'm guessing we didn't go too much into the sort of the politics of the different families and such, like the stream you've gone already, champions. But I'm not going to read all this because I don't understand the context and it's probably not useful yet, especially because there's all these pictures of characters we haven't seen yet. I'm going to start the next puzzle, but I don't know if we'll get through it. Court of the Sentinels. Lies, punishment, and a dance of deception. Lies, dirty, rotten lies, and statistics. Read that book a long time ago. Oh, yeah. Dance for me. You'll be left blue puzzled. It's like when you have a puzzle, but a ball, but it's not a ball. Dance studio of deception, it could do well. Indeed. High ceremonial clothes of the Sentinels. Right. So if you're dressed like a robot, you're probably a Sentinel. Or you're acting like a Sentinel. Excuse me. Use of the library's printing and formatting machines restricted to scribe of the Sentinels only. I'm guessing we got to translate this dance, eh? Oh man, you see, it just gives us all these words as well. Everything looks like humility. Within. Number 1, to avoid hypocrisy in their sacred mission, handling unsanctioned technologies outside the Sentinel's duties is forbidden. Oh, actually, okay, let's just do this dance, because we have it right here, and we have all the instructions. We don't have to think about anything else, and it's nice that it gives us by itself. So what's our first move? Our first move is an Elon Musk, my heart goes out to you. Invention? I think invention. I'm glad it gives us this little way to look at things. And then we're on 1 foot. Or is that still invention? 1 foot. There's nothing that... It's not showing us feet, so I'm going to ignore the foot. And then we're... behind the head, eh? Without? I think that's without. Knowledge, you think? No, knowledge is in front of the head. She's going behind the head. I think this is without. 3 of you say knowledge, but I think it's without. Virtue? Oh, it could be virtue. No, virtue says comes from below. And she's sort of coming from the front. No, I'm overriding your chat. That's why I'm streaming and you're watching. I'm sure I'm probably wrong, but I don't care. I'm going to be confident. We're saying without. She doing a little curtsy. Okay, what is this? Humility. Invention without humility. Definitely humility, right? And we're doing a little twirl. Is this sows or reaps? We're going clockwise, so this is sows. Love sowing, chat. Hate reaping. So good to sow. Awful to reap. And then finally we a teapot. Chaos? Chaos is sort of looking to the side. Yeah. Invention without humility sows chaos. I mean, the sentence works. That's what I'm talking about, chat. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Sowing reaping is one of your favorite cheats of all time. Yeah, mine too. Love sowing, hate reaping. You still think it was knowledge? Well, Worm, that's why I'm the streamer. And you're the contributing, financing, supporter, mod, and a good friend. I should stop talking trash about people who support me. Okay, let's go back to this. Ooh. To avoid hypocrisy in their sacred mission, handling of unsanctioned technology outside of a Sentinel's duties is forbidden. That sort of adds up to that. Invention without humility. Kind of. Good thing I'm here to guide you. No, big brain emoji, please, Worm. Please do the big brain emoji. Very important you do the big brain emoji. To maintain humility befitting their sanction. Son of a... Seeking wealth or status beyond the purview of a sentinel's responsibility is forbidden. To follow the spirit and letter and spirit of the law, any attempt by a sentinel to take law into his own hands is forbidden. Why did I create that emoji? Is that trash? Is that my emoji? I can't even remember. It's supposed to be a rubbish bag. To devote their attention... I'm not even... This stuff I'm reading is going through one ear and out the other. To devote their attention fully to the work of the cultivating a safe Lumeria. Allegiance to any outside cause or movement is forbidden. We'll get back to that later. Okay, this is Guidebook for Spiel Dance. They did mention Spiel Dance in the first puzzle. The additional effort required to discern the meaning of a spell dance carves its message deep into your soul. So this is a first draft. Humility gift without butterfly. Yeah, it's different, isn't it? Oh, the images are different as well. Tom Rubbish, yeah. I think because people like the fact that I use rubbish, which is a bit of an Australian word. Dari, this is excellent work. I will make a few minor formatting adjustments and then make copies. Do listen to Patala. I am confident your performance will change hearts. So that's a first draft. I feel like I can trust you with the great secret, but I cannot tell you openly. Pay close attention to my performance tonight with your guidebook at hand. I have a message just for you. Dispose of this after reading. I wonder if there's... I'm guessing there's somewhat of a mistranslated message here. The fact that we have this here, which we can't even see everything. And then it's being updated quite a lot. I don't think I've said rubbish out loud unironically like ever. I think people like me using the word nonsense as well. So that's a butterfly. And there's a little bit of paper that says gift. Butterfly was in this draft. Is there a butterfly move in here? No. I was wondering if there was something that could be interpreted as butterfly in there, but there's not. Interesting. Now we're in the spaceship. 9:45. Verbal command received. This is Prime Sentinel Morn de Silva. Open door. Analyzing command. Correct command given. Scanning Viridula. Prime Sentinel status confirmed. Running open vault. So that implies that Prime Sentinel Morn de Silva opened the door. Gift is on guide too. Was gift on draft or... gift is also on draft. Gift is covering crotch. And we don't have covering crotch. Good call, Rat Pinks. That is important. Open the pod bay door, Carl. I can't let you do that. I haven't seen. What's Hal from? The movie in a long time. You know the movie. Hal 3000. It looks like just an object we confiscated from the orchid. I gave Sentinel De Silva one to deposit into the vault. How did he get its hands on another? Listen to me. I've never touched that thing. True. Daria, please tell them. I don't know what he's talking about. Perhaps it's best for us to seal him away until we return to the capital city. Can't there be another way? Her jewel isn't on. 2001 Space Odyssey. Yes. Bethubs! Yo, Bethubs! Ensure all sentinels have a clear view of Herald Zinn's Spiel Dance performance. So Herald Zinn is probably the person that did this. Please catalogue your recording of the performance in the library immediately after changing. Oh, I'm getting... We're starting to connect some dots here. But I suspect someone's overridden the original performance, which was about Butterfly and Gift. Get back to Wordle. I think you mean Feudal or Searchal. Man, I should probably make more content on that. I probably should make some videos. Maybe I will. Many armed sausage doing? During routine security check last night, library found free of any foreign objects. Hallway surveillance of sentinels who entered library today as follows. Okay, this is a timeline. I need to use the boys' room chat. We're going to continue with this because I can't be bothered going back to work, even though I've got people to do, things to see. Yep. Be right back, chat. Anyone notice my beautiful haircut, by the way? Looking sharp. Aerodynamic. Laserbeam just tweeted. Amazing. Okay, so Herald Zinn's turned up. Then Advisor Kib turned up. And they were both hanging out about the same amount of time. Subscriber Sift. And then these two came in at performance time. So... does that mean either Kera or Dewberry did the performance then? Looking sharp, thank you. Glad someone said something. He looks like he's facing this one, Daria. And she's saying, I don't know what he's talking about. So I'm going to guess you're Daria, love. Can't there be another way? Oh yeah, we already looked at you. Bah, we have heard your lies and your veiled deceptions. You are in violation of a sacred statute. The specifics of your sin shall be sorted out at your trial. First Statute Tribunal. If a forbidden artifact is discovered in a sentinel's position, a tribunal shall be held. So he had a suspicious artifact. He's saying, I never touched that thing. And then this guy's saying, it looks just like the object we confiscated at the orchid. How did he get his hands on another? So this is not DeSalva, because DeSalva already had one. A tribunal should be held. The sentinel under suspicion must answer the following questions. 1. Were you caught handling this forbidden artifact? Is that what he's answering? I've never touched the thing. 2. Does this forbidden artifact belong to you? 3. Do you know where the forbidden artifact came from? If the sentinel admits guilt, refuses to answer, or answers untruthfully, they will immediately be detained in preparation for a full trial at a later date. Other sentinels shall offer statements concerning the incident. He's been detained. So, I think we need to work out why he's been detained. 3 questions. He either admitted guilt, refused to answer, or he lied. Ah, that's the object in question. That looks familiar. That's our Plumbus from the last puzzle. Why are we not questioning him further? How did he smuggle this detestable thing into the chip? We must determine whether he had an accomplice among our ranks. I just want to quickly head back to the first one to understand what this bit is. Because it is on this device. Right, this is the tine, the replaced tine, isn't it? He's taken off this one, which was the original. Modified tine. But then... Ah, right. Okay, got it. So... that's the modified tine, and then that's the remove safeguard, which doesn't have the symbol on it anymore. And the tine is the extender that is so powerful that it's able to sort of shoot through things. The ferrule is swapped out as well. Ah, the ferrule is swapped, but I don't think the ferrule actually does anything, does it? Yeah. The ferrule is what determines the bin. So, the bin was swapped. He was trying to say, like, look how good I am. I can harvest this stuff as well, and that's why he swapped the bin. Yep. Alright. Yep, that was a useful diversion to remind us of what was going on. We got the tine there. We have recorded statements. I entered the library this morning, but only to retrieve the translation materials for the masses. Batala arrived and spoke with me, and then we both left. I have never seen the device before this tribunal. Alright, that's useful. She's saying Patala arrived and spoke with me. So whoever arrived before Patala. Oh, we don't know which one's Patala is. Okay, that's not... We need more information before we can solve that. Q1. Right. So this is the 3 questions. Oh, we'll get to that later. Q1, yes, but I've done nothing wrong. I mean, I didn't know. That is an answer to... Were you caught handling this forbidden artifact? It doesn't belong to me. Wait, hold on. Is the answer to... Does it belong to you? And 3rd, do you know where this artifact came from? I have no clue who put it there. He does know who put it there. Yes, I entered the library to speak with Daria concerning her message to the public. We think she's Daria. She's Daria. So this would have to be Patala. And they're both telling the truth. Or at least according to the gems. Lest it be an insufficient rebuke. I believe this incident validates my concerns, how quickly technology has corrupted our own. So, wait. Schedule bot over here. It must be these two, right? Because this is the performance, and this is happening pre-performance, and they're in there together. My headset's beeping at me. I need to do a battery hot swap. 1 second, champions. So, Zins and Kib. This headset is very expensive and it's very good. But something about it is when it's low battery, it'll just start beeping so gosh darn loud. And then it will beep every 3 seconds. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. And every time it beeps, like, oh, oh. The sound of my alarm. Sorry, chat. Back to the game. Daria and Patala. So Patala arrived second. And Daria arrived first. So Daria is Herald Zins. And then Patala is Advisor Kib. Are the batteries rechargeable? Yeah. So it has a hot swappable battery, which I keep in this thing. I think I can also plug this in, but I don't really do that. Alright, making good progress. Actually, the story of this headset's kind of funny because I got a really good deal on an older version of this. And then like a firmware update basically not soft lock it, but basically bricked the device. It wouldn't work anymore. It wouldn't connect anymore. So then they gave me credit, which was like the full price credit. So I was able to get like this the top end version as a result. But they're like, you have to destroy your device. So I had to like film myself like cutting up the device and like ripping it in half. It was interesting. It's a funny video. Anyway, my duties as Prime Sentinel. So this fella's the boss. Great mustache. Do not require me to enter the library, nor would I ever handle forbidden technology unless I was depositing it into the vault. Am I not above suspicion? I gave Sentinel De Silva one to deposit into the vault. So it's sounding like he's the one that deposited it into the vault. Yeah, so this is De Silva. And De Silva's the boss. And is De Silva in here? No, because he's what they call him, Head Sentinel or whatever. You should have done a magic app and make it disappear. Yeah. I mean, it was bricked anyway, so it was not like I could get any use out of it. It was sort of like, what happened is it lost the ability to pair, and it was still usable, and then I updated the firmware to fix another issue, but then that unpaired it, and I couldn't pair it anymore. And they're like, oh, we know about this. I could post it on both channels, Worm. Double time. Heko Sift sent me to the library to catalogue a recording. So Scribe Sift is Heko Sift. That's when I caught Gim Gim. Flip Flap. Bitbop. Still in his clothes of high ceremony. Ah. Isn't these the clothes of high ceremony? Yeah, high ceremonial clothing of the Sentinels. Which means this is Gim Gim. Because he's wearing the clothes. Trying a little new hummus. I love hummus. I'm big on hummus. Pine nuts and chili and stuff. Oh. Yum. Holding that thing. Yeah, that makes sense. He's holding the thing, that's why he's been detained. What else could I do except run and call for the tribunal? I didn't want to implicate myself by speaking with him. That's when I caught Gim Gim. So that's probably this. That's probably Technician Kera. And then Dorbury is the one coming in here. Or is this... Well, that would mean that this isn't the performance. The performance happened in between. Sent me to the library to catalogue a recording. Yeah, I think this must be the second event. Because obviously, if that stuff happened back here, like him being confined is obviously the last thing that happened sort of before everyone was brought in. So this is happening here. So that's Kera. Gimgam Kera. Isn't Kera a name from... I think Kera is a name from the other DLC, or maybe the other game. I remember Kera being a surname we've used before. One of the main characters from, I think, the DLC of the first game, maybe? Zatar. Ambrose, when you said Zatar, I thought you were talking about one of the characters, because, of course, you're talking about the flavor. Sorry. So, oh, you're Daria Zin. No, who are you? Oh, you're this face, right? The dark hair got me confused. Bethabs. So Dorbury. That adds up as well with her being the assistant, because she's doing sort of admin work, cataloguing a recording. And then we don't have Heko Sift anymore, so this fella must be Heko. Just through the process of elimination. I was in the library alone. I didn't see anything unexpected. Perhaps he brought the artifact with him. But why did he do it? I would have never so thoughtlessly violate our code. Oh, that's everything. Prime Sentinel do not require me to enter the library. So these events happened in the library. I don't think we're in the library at the moment, are we? Is this the library? This is probably the library where it happened. There's a couple of books there. Anyway, what name haven't we used? Patala, Bathabs we've used. Dorbury we've used. Heko we've used. Morn we haven't used. Zin's Sift. Yeah, so Morn. Let me just see where we get Morn so I can make sure that adds up. These are the people that entered the library. Yep. Hallway surveillance. So he's saying he didn't enter the library. He's not in surveillance, so that adds up. Where do we see the name Morn? No, he's got the instructions. Morn, where are you? Wait, she's saying Heko Sif sent me to the library to catalogue a recording. That's when I caught Gim Gim, still in his heart. But we think this is Heko Sif. He's saying I'm in the library alone. I was in the library alone. I didn't see anything unexpected. Right. Yeah. He was. That was before the performance. Guess? No, we don't guess. We figure it out. Ah, here we go. This is Prime Sentinel Morn Dissolver. Yeah. Alright, I think we've nailed this in one, because that's how we do it in Solve with Tom streams. You know you're watching a Solve with Tom stream when you don't hear the incorrect noise or the two away noise. You just hear the noise, the correct noise. That's what you get when you watch this sort of quality. Okay, back to it. 1, 2 statements. There's a lot of there's things we need to figure out here. Events next? No, events is always last. I've done nothing wrong. Alright, we'll take it one at a time. I've done nothing wrong is in response to, were you caught handling this forbidden artifact? He says, I've done nothing wrong. And when he says, I've done nothing wrong, it's a lie. That red color's hard in your eyes. It is a bit strong. So he's lying. So we need to figure out what he did which was wrong. What did you do, Gim Gim? That was wrong. Did he use the library's printing and formatting machine? It says it's restricted to scribe of the Sentinels only. So this is a printer. And he is not the scribe. So has he been printing? He's found a sort of live streamer find out he's colorblind on stream. That's funny. Just like blue-green colorblind. Alright. I'm gonna say you printed, mate. That does not belong to me. He is saying in response to, does the forbidden artifact belong to you? This is the forbidden artifact. So was it in the gift, the butterfly gift? We'll make a few. I just want to see, this is Daria. Daria did the first draft. Sentinel Zins. We have a red blanket that absolutely makes me lose my mind when I'm looking at it. Sorry. Someone's messaging me. Okay, I don't care about that. Are you secretly a bullwhip? He just charges at it. And he always goes through it. It's bizarre. I've lost where I'm at. I gotta look at this again. This does not belong to me. What proves his ownership of the item? So we think he's printed this out, which he did not have the right to print it out when Daria made this. I don't quite understand what this means either. Mission success, Tom distracted, indeed. I think it's going to be this, but I don't quite understand why. It's got the butterfly on it. And the butterfly was removed from the draft, as was gift. I don't quite understand, but we're going to put that there for now and see if we can work our way backwards. I have no clue who put it there, he replies to the question of where did the forbidden artifact come from? Or maybe that one's this one, because surely this is where the forbidden artifact came from. Who is Butterfly? Handlings. This is the rule against handling the technology. Seeking wealth or status beyond the purview of a sentinel's responsibilities is forbidden. The first one is actually, I've done nothing wrong. It's probably not the printer, it's probably which law he's broken. He says I've never touched the thing. So it's not law 1, because this is true. To maintain humility befitting their station, seeking wealth or status beyond the purview of sentinel responsibilities is forbidden. Probably that one. To follow the letter and spirit of the law, any attempt by a sentinel to take law into his own hands, or his or her own hands, is forbidden. To devote their attention fully to the work of cultivating a safe Lumeria, allegiance to any outside cause or movement is forbidden. I don't know. What proves he never touched the thing? Maybe we should try events. 9:45. We don't have any sense of time here. This is Prime Sentinel Morn Dissolver. Open the door. Correct command giving. Scanning in Veridola. Veridola is the lie detector, isn't it? Prime Sentinel status confirmed. Running open vault. Open vault. What is the vault? Who's sending messages? I don't know anything, chat. I never touched the thing. Right, and that's him answering the final question, isn't it? Oh no. No. The question was, I have no clue who put it there, and then he said, I never touched the thing. So he doesn't know who put it there. I entered the library to speak to Daria concerning her message to the public, lest it be an insufficient rebuke. Daria's message to the public. Daria did the draft, right? So that implies that this person is actually the one. Patala Kib is actually the one who updated the draft. And Patala's the advisor, so I don't think Patala was meant to have authority to update the draft. So that's definitely not right, I think. Because that wasn't him that did the draft updating. Alright, let's try the events. Aboard implies it's on a ship. Good start. Ah, okay. I was thinking, hang on, isn't this the ship? But both bits are part of the ship. So I don't know who brought the artifact. It's probably Gift, isn't it? Based on this being in a box with the word gift. Brought a gift artifact aboard the ship. I don't know who did it yet. Someone something to something from someone and sent it to something. Amazing. At the tribunal. I think I can do the last one at least. Gim Kera. Rip indeed. Detained for having what the artifact? Second to last looks doable as well. Or has it violated the statute? It's probably violated the statute, isn't it? Which statute did they get you on, matey? The forbidden artifact is in the Sentinel's possession. And it's interesting that, like, we know it's the first statute, but he is telling the truth when he said, I haven't touched it, but he's being done for being in possession of it. No, he didn't violate the artifact. Don't violate your artifacts, chat. Someone saw someone holding the something and something a something. Called a tribunal. Invention without humility sows chaos. Oh yeah, we do know that. Okay, well let's do, we're working our way backwards. I'm doing this one first. This one implies that Gim Kera was holding the artifact, but we know that's not true. because we have Gimgim saying, honestly, I've never touched that thing. So he can't have been holding the artifact. So what was... Okay, I don't know. He's saying, I've never touched that thing, Daria, please tell them. I don't know what he's talking about. Perhaps it's best for us to seal him away. I entered the library this morning, but only to retrieve the translation materials for the masses. Patala arrived and spoke to me, and we both left. I've never seen that device before this tribunal. That's when I caught Gimgim, still in his clothes of high ceremony, holding that thing. How can she honestly say, how can she be honest saying that he was holding that thing, but he's honest in saying, I've never touched that thing? How can both be true? How can both statements be true? I'm going to put this in, but I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it, chat. Is the statement the only fully green one? She says holding that thing. Daria? What else could I do except run and call for his tribunal? I mean, that thing being the language is interesting. That thing. It does belong to him. Yes is green, but I've done nothing wrong. Were you caught handling this forbidden artifact? Yes is green. Yeah, white is just assertions. So he was... I'm just a little bit confused about... I've never touched that thing being green. Touching different to holding? Perhaps. But it says, I mean, this sentence is holding the artifact. Alright, let's do the dance, which I can just bring these across. Touch, handle, and hold. Because of this, someone, something, the something as... the dance... translated the dance as invention without humility sows chaos. Executed the dance. Brought a gift artifact aboard the ship. So I think he was gifted this artifact. So I don't think he brought it onto the ship, but who gifted it to him? I have no clue who put it there. Yusosa Daria? Yeah, well, I mean, the fact that he's saying, Daria, please tell them. So that does... Like, why would Daria know? Daria says, I've never seen that device before the tribunal. Daria was a fun show. Oh yeah, I used to watch that one. She's never seen the device before the tribunal. Could they be using something to trick the lie detector? But why would he... I mean, that'd be a bit strange, wouldn't it? Because these would all be... Why would these still be lies? And then this one... Why would he want to trick it there when he's already played his hand? Herald Zins and Advisor Kib were the first ones in the library. And then Scribe Sift was in the library. So Technician Kara... This is when Technician Kara was caught with the device. So surely one of these three, being in the library earlier, must have put the gift there. So was it... What does Scribe Sift say? You're Sift, aren't you, champion? It looks just like an object we confiscated from the Orchid. I gave Sentinel to Salva one to deposit into the vault. How did he get his hands on another? I was in the library alone and didn't see anything unexpected. Perhaps he brought the artifact in with him, but why did he do it? I would never so thoughtlessly violate our code. Thoughtlessly is actually a really interesting adjective. Because he's not saying, I would never violate our code. He's saying, I will never so thoughtlessly violate our code. Which means that he may violate the code thoughtfully. So I think this guy is super sus. And the reason is because these two were in here together. So if they planted the artifact in there, then they must both be in on it. Unless Herald Sins put it in right there. Scribe Sift is the leading in terms of opportunity. So I'm going to say Scribe Sift. You and your dodgy language and your opportunity. Very suspect. Someone, something, a something from someone and sent it to something. Sent it to. We have the box and a butterfly. Surely the butterfly represents someone. Is someone wearing a butterfly or has a butterfly? There must be a butterfly. How did he just smuggle this detestable thing among the ship? We must determine whether he has an accomplice amongst the ranks. I gave De Silva one to deposit into the vault. And that's true. It's true he gave De Silva one. If we didn't have the fact that this sentence is true, then that would raise a lot of suspicion about the validity of him giving De Silva one of the objects for the vault. Good morning, Jonas. How's it going, champion? Don't listen to Patala. I'm confident your performance will change hearts. Who gave the feedback again? And why is Patala saying that the performance is going to be rubbish? Daria's on the hook to do the performance. I don't know if Daria did the performance. But Daria's meant to be doing the performance. Patala thinks it's going to be rubbish. Yeah, Herald Zinn's performance. What's this game about? Well, we're trying to piece together all the information we have and figure out what the gosh darn heck is going on. She's honest when she says, I don't know what he's talking about. Which is strange because he's saying, Daria, please tell them. I mean, he seems pretty earnest when he's trying to get Daria's help, but she is definitely telling the truth when she says, I don't know what he's talking about. We have heard your lies and your veiled deceptions. You are in violation of a sacred statute. Yes, Statute 1. Please catalogue your recording of the performance in the library immediately after changing. Was she wearing... So she has changed. Because I think... someone did a disguise? This is the... what do they call it again? Ceremonial clothes. She is not wearing the ceremonial clothes. You're confused, but that's normal. Oh, mate, you've come in late. You're going to be confused. Catalogue your recording of the performance immediately after changing. Has it been catalogued? What is the cataloging? This is the guidebook. Is this the cataloging? I still don't understand what this is all about. This seems to be a big bit of the puzzle that I don't understand. Top left, pointing to bottom right, dispose of this after reading. Pay attention to my performance tonight. So, assuming Daria did do the performance, Daria's written this note. There was someone's testimony that they saw Gim Gim handle the thing in his outfit, but I think they Mistook someone else because of the clothes. That would explain... Would that explain the handling? That's when I caught Gim Gim, still in the clothes of the high ceremony, holding that thing. And then we have Gim Gim. Where do I see? Yeah, this one. Yes, but I've done nothing wrong. I mean, I didn't know. I mean, this is... God, what if he wasn't answering these questions? What if he was being asked different questions? But I don't have access to any other questions. What do these 4 things represent? That would be great game design. That would be a very clever puzzle. But it would actually be clever, I think. But we don't have access to other questions. So it would be terrible. On the basis that we don't... How are we supposed to understand the answers if we don't know the questions? These, like, silhouette things with four green dots under them. Everyone else is just as confused. Indeed. It's probably irrelevant, but this one being any attempt by a sentinel to take the law into his or own hands is forbidden actually lines up with what she said. I didn't want to implicate myself by speaking to him, so she didn't want to. Are we not meant to signify that we swapped words for the dance? Oh yeah, it's probably these symbols, eh? But there's... Yeah. Okay. It is something to do with the guidebook. But the problem is, there's only 4 here, and it's saying move top left to bottom right with the 4. Like, does that mean move this one down here or something? Or move it down 1? The scribe is the one that's given feedback here. For approval by scribe of the sentinels. And we know scribe is, of course, Sift. So Sift is the one who's saying, I'm just going to make a few minor formatting adjustments and then make copies. But he hasn't made a few formatting adjustments. He's changed the whole gosh darn instructions. Are those dance poses different to the final draft? Okay, let's go through them one at a time. Humility. Humility is different. Humility before is like this. And it's sort of changed to like this. And then gift is covering your crotch, and this one doesn't even have... Oh no, it has gift there. home is up here. Obedience has stayed where it was. Respect has stayed where it was. Without is the same, but moved. So if... Butterfly is missing no, butterfly's there. Oh, I thought it was missing, but they've just moved. Butterfly moved down 1 and right. Are they all moving down 1 and right? Is that what it is? That everything is moving down 1 and right 1. Because butterfly definitely moves down 1, right 1. But not everything does. Humility stays the same spot, but it hasn't moved. Yeah, no. Oh no, gift has moved right 1. Gift hasn't moved down and right 1. I'm so confused. The additional effort required to discern the meaning of the spell dance carves its message deep within your soul. Lose and find are in the same spots. I don't understand. What does it all mean? What does it all mean? What does it all mean? Humility has moved, which is the first one in the way it says. Scribe's a sussy one indeed. Because they said they make copies. This says restricted to Scribe of the Sentinels only. It doesn't necessarily mean Scribe did it, but they're the only one that's meant to be doing that. If we apply the move to the actual dance, we get the true message. Okay, yeah. Let's look at this. So, the true message... Yes, this is going to be it, Ambrose. This is going to be it. I love you. So, we go down and right 1 for everyone. I love you. Find... gift... within... butterfly. I love you. Find gift within butterfly. Yes. Okay. That's important. This saying the protected for the public. This is what the public gets. So the reason they've done a few formatting adjustments is to put the dance moves in such a way that they can do the translated message. Right. Okay. So, what do we know then? We know that... I think that Scribe... This is Scribe who's done this and provided the translation. I can trust you with a great secret, but I cannot tell you openly. So, what was it? It was, I love you, gift within butterfly, something. So that means Scribe loves Daria. Heko loves Daria. You look a bit old for her, mate. Find someone your own age. Yeah. Heko brought a gift to the ship. Oh, my phone's going off at me.
e.g., a general donation instead of a specific item. Greater impact, having a more significant or far-reaching effect.
How do I shut you up?
Exchange, e.g., a gift of time, knowledge, or a charitable donation.
It's still talking. I know you can. It's not meant to be talking to me. Okay. This is going to be that message, isn't it? Oh, no, we gotta... This message is different. This message is the special translation, isn't it? Okay, I gotta translate that again. Oh, so many buttons. We're almost there. Don't you worry. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. So it was... Someone type this in chat. I love you. Find... gift within butterfly. I love you, find gift within butterfly. I love you, find gift within butterfly. Thank you, Empress. Endworm. So then... Pay close attention to my performance tonight. I have a message just for you. But... Oh. Oh. I get it. I think. So this message was made by Heko Sift, but he was trying to frame Daria Zins because this was sent to Gim Gim Kera. Jonas, surely you know what I'm talking about when I say Heko Sift framed Daria Zins with a message and a gift to Zim Zim Kera. So this is going to be about the forged. Yeah, that's... Look, we got the word forged. A note, a message, a... What did you forge, matey? Oh, maybe this. A note. Okay, we're almost there. Ik vershit non Bahnhof. That's what I live my life by, matey. Okay, we're almost there. Heko Sift, forge and message from what's the woman's name? Daria Zins. Oh mate, go away. Why? Why? There's only one wrong. Heko Sift brought a gift artifact aboard the ship. Heko Sift forged a note from Daria Zins and sent it to Gim Gim Kera. Because of this, Gim Gim Kera translated the dance as I loved you, find gift within butterfly. Bethad's Debori, that's your name, isn't it, mate? Saw Gim Gim Kera holding the artifact and called a tribunal. At the tribunal, Gim Gim Kera was detained for having violated the first statute. Did she see him holding the artifact? You think gift artifact? Oh yeah, that's a little bit... Could be secret gift. But we have grey gold. Ambrose, are you colorblind as well? Is this how you find out? We do have secret actually there. Forbidden artifact. I still haven't solved one of the puzzles though. Apparently you don't need to, but we're gonna solve it anyway. Heko Sift smuggled a forbidden artifact onto the ship to frame Gim Gim Kera, knowing what questions will be asked of a suspect in a Sentinel's tribunal. Heko laid an inescapable trap for Gim Gim that exploited his infatuation with Daria Zins. Alright. I don't want to exit yet, mate, because I haven't finished the job. We did the hard bit first, apparently. He said, I've done nothing wrong. Is it lusting over the woman? Was that what he did wrong? There was an interesting game night where some pieces were completely unreadable by all the men present and readable by every woman there. What's the game? No. This one, I think. To devote their attention fully to the work of cultivating a stable area, allegiance to any outside cause or movements. Oh, maybe not. Bizarre, Empress. Which one of these statements is the thing he's done wrong? Is it the handling? He says I never touched that thing. Oh, maybe he handled it because it was in the gift box, but he never touched it. So that would be that, wouldn't it? But he handled it. That doesn't belong to me. Maybe it's this, the translation of this, that shows that. I have no clue who put it there. No, that one's there. Golden Idol should do a collaboration with Indiana Jones. Would be a good setting for the type of puzzle. Used in America's Got Talent a few times. What a way to find out you're trans, eh? How come I can see how come I can read it? That doesn't belong to me. Maybe it's a translation, which is why he knows. Nothing's right. This is so hard to, like, understand what it's asking. To maintain the humility befitting this station, seeking will the stars feel. I don't think he's done that. I don't think he's taken law into his own hands. I'm not sure if he's had allegiance outside. Oh, that's closer. If I reverse those two. Righto. Alright, let's find out which one's wrong. This one's wrong. That doesn't belong to me is wrong. That one's right, and this one's wrong. These two are wrong. I never touched that thing, he says. How do we know he touched that thing? Maybe like that? Yeah. Okay. The note's the evidence that he touched it. So it's just this one that's wrong. That doesn't belong to me. Now we're just one away, aren't we? If I change this, it'll still be one away. Yeah, it's just this one. How do we know it belongs to him? This one as well? No. Huh. I don't understand. That doesn't belong to me. How can it not be the gift? What is the evidence that it belongs to him? Looks like it has the dingers in it. Oh, wow. That's not it, is it? Really? Dancer? This thing? The chair? Haven't I tried all of these? I thought we were one away, matey. Okay, now we got two wrong. I'm so confused. We got two wrong. We know that one's right. We know this one's wrong. Yeah, we know this one's wrong. And this one's right. Oh no, that's not right. Ah, so that doesn't belong to me is the gift. It's this one that's wrong now. How does this make Redactyl look easy? Indeed. I've never touched that thing. What's the evidence for I've never touched that thing then? Same? No. Phase? No. Oh, I don't know. I gotta get back to work. I'm so far behind. Let's just get there, champions. The hand? Oh. Oh, it's the glove. That's so stupid. It's the glove. Oh, you can't even see his hands because they're behind his back. I've never touched the thing. I was wearing gloves. Ah, it's gloves. Far out. That's funny. If the glove don't fit, you must acquit. Indeed. Oh, shout out to OJ. I mean, that's fair enough, but Jesus Christ, that's so, like, confusing and weird. Thanks for joining, champions. I'm really enjoying. I thought those two puzzles overall were excellent. Oh, hey, Mike. It's Teacher Mike, if anyone remembers Teacher Mike from the old Semantle streams. He's been emailing me asking for advice. Good to see you, by the way. Anyway, I gotta get going. GG's. Thanks for joining. We'll be back in 5 days for word games and 7 days some more of this. And we'll... How many more puzzles we got on this? Maybe 2, maybe 3. I wonder if I was supposed to read this as well. Could have helped. I don't know. Doesn't look like it. Anyway, good stuff. Thanks again, champions. Bye for now.